doing? Yeah.
All right, we'll get a few thoughts on the game from Coach and then go from there.
Yeah, what a great win for our team. Had the lead at the half, and despite maybe not playing our best, and I thought we just got out hustled a little bit for some rebounds in the first half, but we turned it up in that second half and talked about defending and rebounding in the third and fourth quarter, and we came out and did that. Our zone, we were active enough there, contested shots and rebounded. I think we held them to 4 offensive rebounds in the second half. They had 8 in the first half, and that's how they got some easy points early. But it was just, again, really impressed with our team, proud of our team to just be able to adjust. We had the lead at the half, but we weren't satisfied. Talked about a couple things. They came out, they adjusted. First play coming out of the third quarter, we score it, and then we made plays down the stretch. I was really, proud. We get a couple offensive rebounds, and we're able to just run the clock. And I know it's demoralizing when that happens on the other side. Even if you don't score on that possession, you just get to run 15, 20 extra seconds on the shot clock. And I thought we were able to do that. Allie had a big O board for us, and Meg had a bunch. But again, it's just a really great team win.
Coach, obviously, she went down in that first half, but Jess Ross comes in. What's the update on how she's feeling, and then Jess Ross's impact today?
Yeah, she's moving around all right. I think she tested it at the half and just wouldn't been able to go. So she'll get some treatment, and we got a couple days before our next one. So yeah, Jess stepped up. Jess has been doing some good stuff at practice. She was out for a bit at the beginning of the season. This back has her legs under her, and just adds a really good dimension with her length and athleticism, can move. So again, I thought she and Lily stepped in nicely, and we got the job done as a team.
Allie, I know you mentioned in the Harvard game post-game revenge tour, you guys lost to BC last year. I know this is also your former team. How does that really feel for you to kind of get that win today?
It feels great. I couldn't have done it without my teammates and them just having my back, because I didn't have the best start to this game. So then, having my back, my coaches having my back was really huge, and it just gave me all the confidence. So I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to have found a better home, and I'm just ecstatic.
You mentioned not having the best start to today's game. Similar outcome in Harvard as well, where you kind of started slow. What's going to be the key for you moving forward to kind of hopefully get out to a better start on a night-to-night basis?
I think just trust myself more. Just keep having confidence every shot. Short-term mentality of misses, makes, and just I don't know, keep shooting.
Career day, 24 big ones, big first quarter. What do you see out there that contributed to your scoring, and when do you know you had it going today?
I credit everything to my teammates. They found me, and especially early on, which Monty had 6 assists, so I feel 6-4-2 teammates, we were sharing the ball, and that's how I basically got my points. I wouldn't be able to get it without them. And them having the confidence to take the shot, if you didn't go in it, just being there for the rebound in the position that I needed to be in. Yeah.
Y'all lead the number 1 in the pass assists. So what's that culture like? What's the game plan to pass the ball?
We want to see each other win, point blank period. There's really no if, and, or buts to it. We all love playing with each other, and we trust each other with the ball in any circumstance. And when we find each other, we find each other, and I think that's how we just play.
Yeah, and we're big on the one more for the pass up a good shot for a great shot. So
Yeah, it's a point of emphasis, and we have a group that we just want to continue to keep doing it and getting better at it.
Coach, you've talked continuously about the revenge tour of going to.
Allie talked about that.
But how does it feel going forward, just to beat a team that you lost to last year, and then obviously Holy Cross next?
Beating BC today was great. No letdowns. We prepared well. Our team understood that. And 50-50 game last year there. I thought we let it slip away. But when you have a group that returns and remembers that stuff, that's when you can make that important and use it as motivation. And fortunate, that's where all this begins. With having 4 starters back and a majority of the team back, and them understanding, the journey. That's why it's important. So we'll get to Holy Cross Monday. We'll start preparing, but we're going to enjoy the hell out of this one.
Coach, Lily getting a lot of key minutes down that stretch starting the second half. How much have you seen her really grow since her first year under you as a head coach?
Yeah, I mean, she plays hard. Such a great leader by example. Again, I know I've told this group I was just so excited that she was able to be named captain this year, voted captain, despite not being here all summer because she had an internship in Boston. So she was still able to impact the group as a whole in the time that she was here in the summer and then in September and October. She's just someone that is really invested in UMass. You know, loves the place on the court, off the court, academically, socially. It's what I want for someone's experience. So for her to have the start to her senior year like this, I'm just really proud of her.
Either of you guys, what does a 5-0 start kind of do for the team's confidence moving forward?
I would say it feels great, but we still have the mindset of like we're 0-0 going into the next game. Like we know Holy Cross is a great team, so like we have to just like be grateful and like know that we are like building something great. But every team is gonna give us their best like effort every game.
Allie, I think that the group has definitely described this team as a physical team. BC, on the other hand, another physical team, almost tied the rebound battle today, something that Coach Leffler's talked about a whole bunch. What was that physicality like compared to the 4 teams you'd played prior, and how do you think you guys responded on the court today?
Mag, take it on.
I'll take it. Okay. Can you repeat this last part again?
Just how did BC compare physically to you guys today? And how do you think the Minute Women overcame maybe some foul trouble or some rebound
We
battles?
just need to pay attention to ourselves and focus on rebounding. Like every round should be ours. If there's 3 of us crashing, we should get our hands on it. Especially with loose balls too, physicality that way. We better be diving on the ball if we see it go down. Just bringing that to every single possession, I think it just feels throughout the rest of the team saying like, this is how we play, and if other people are less than that, sorry, but we're getting this freaking ball on the ground. So, yeah.
Coach, a bunch of timely steals down the stretch. I'm just curious what you saw from your team's defense today and what you liked.
Second half was really great defensive effort. We work on it enough. We want to hang our hat on that end of the floor, and I just like the way we responded. It wasn't that our defense was that bad. I thought BC was moving faster than us in the first half, and it was more the second chance points. But we tightened some things up, and there were some pivotal moments I shared with the team. I think we pressed, got a steal, score. Just that 30 seconds, 45 seconds of basketball, you look back and you're like, man, that's the difference in the game. And we have to be ready for those moments. We've been ready for those moments, and I expect us to keep going.
Coach, UMass's first win since the 07-08 season, your first win against your alma mater. How much does that really mean to you personally to do that today?
It was good because we made up for last year. I've coached on staffs that we've gone into BC and beaten them before, so I kind of got that out of the way back in probably 2006, 7, or 8 when I was elsewhere. It was more about this group and overcoming and getting a little bit of revenge from last year's loss there. That's why this one was meaningful.
Coach, this game kind of played differently from the other games. You guys usually go crazy on the first half with the traps. So what was the changes you made to really start pressing them and really start seeing a successful defense in the second half?
Honestly, so we had some different opportunities. We got to the free throw line a little bit more. We were able to throw on a press after free throws and got some timely steals, deflections. I thought BC did a good job early just handling our 2-2-1. And it's just the nature of the game. We changed some things up, worked on our half-court zone a little bit, but then we're able to go back and press. So big credit to our team. They're very adaptable. We have a lot of different defenses. And again, it goes back to the continuity piece, and because this group has been together, and you can do different things when you have a group that's pretty comfortable switching up and just adjusting.
Shout out to all of you. It's just been really fun to watch this season that you've come out just amazing and look so good on both ends of the court. What are you looking forward to? Getting some time off school, the holidays, some holiday travel. What are you guys looking forward to in the next month or so?
I would say holidays are big for like family time for me. So I have a lot of cousins and like aunts and uncles that live close or like within like a few states. So just seeing them and like being able to take my mind off basketball for a little bit it'll be really fun and just play games. Like we're big on board games, so playing that with them.